Hey, my connection came back!
Oh, cool, a PlayStation commercial now.
Weird.
Alright, so we're just gonna move on past that part.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Okay, well, I know better than invoke any sort of name involving that now.
Yeah. Oh, that was their legal team ready with a button.
Yeah! I said her
Cover
name
core
on Twitch! They're getting fucking ready to take down my stream, boys! I got Hello Live watching me! Oh man, that would be fucking something. Holy shit, would that be something? Anyway.
If some of your hidden followers were anywhere near internet famous.
Yeah, exactly. That would be hilarious and concerning. Hilarious because I am nowhere near the realms of popular in the realms of fanfiction. Even if fanfiction shows and podcasts, we got other guys that have started after us who are way more popular than us.
Sneaky, I think you're also setting yourself up as a bit more infamous than famous.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with
among
this.
fanfiction
Look,
circles.
I am okay with this. Look, hate or love, I get views.
True.
All right. We have to stop
There's
the birth
no
of a
such
new
thing
Alex
as
Jones.
bad publicity.
That is blatantly false.
Exactly.
When you are low publicity, there is no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah. Well, there is.
I
but,
mean,
you know,
that is still blatantly false.
Yeah.
Yeah. More
Very.
publicity is certainly better than no publicity. I'll
So
say that.
anyway, God damn it, that fucking song's now on my head. Fuck you, author.
What did the author
Which
do to you,
song?
Sneaky?
One Wish, end of a story. It's a brand new story. Callie's fucking song.
Yeah. I mean, it's a
no.
good song to have in your head, though.
What, Sneaky? What did we just tell you? Stop invoking that name.
Look, man,
Stop
look,
invoking.
it's okay now. I spun around in my chair and said her name 3 times. It's all right.
I don't think that's how that works, but alright.
Don't think about it.
Listen, the way Sneaky's Grillman powers work, that may well be how it goes.
Look, I'm an orc. It works like that because I think it works like that. So don't question it.
Alright, well, in that case, why don't we go get some lottery tickets, Sneaky, and you think that one of them works.
Oh no, see the problem with that is I don't think I'll ever win the lottery.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay,
Yeah.
alright,
have
we're
to
gonna
get
try
him
some self-hypnosis later this week.
super drunk. Like, we have to get him the drunkest he's ever been, and then convince him that lottery tickets are a good idea. Because we've done the math, and we've got a surefire way to win.
We've done the math, boys.
Problem is, we have to get him
Unfortunately,
so drunk he
we are bad
doesn't
at
remember
math.
it the next morning.
Okay,
More or less.
listen. I'm just gonna listen. I don't normally advocate for this, but I'm gonna advocate for just an IV of absinthe. That would kill a normal person, but Sneaky should
An
live.
IV of absinthe. You know what? I think I'll pass on that one. That probably would kill me too.
I like
I don't know,
that this
guys.
hinges on the word should.
Yeah, well, I
Okay,
don't
look.
think, like,
Either
all the
way,
alcohol in
Sneaky
New
gets
Jersey could kill
what he wants, which is
so-
he doesn't have to worry about life anymore.
Yeah, I'm not that concerned. Anyway, so saved by the living force, Peter ends up in a whole different universe in a whole different galaxy, enslaved by an
Not
evil
how
empire.
any of that works.
Now Spider-Man joins the rebellion in defeating the Sith Lords. Yuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, while I will say, it's possible that Spider-Man could pull a Jango Fett and punch a Sith Lord to death. He wouldn't.
Yeah, honestly, Spider-Man in the Star Wars universe, it's sort of like Spider-Man in the 40K universe. It's sort of like Izuku in a lot of other universes. It doesn't work because those are 2 people that refuse to kill people.
Yep.
And
Well, no, okay. Even if you gave them a willingness to kill, it wouldn't matter.
Also true.
Like, no. Okay, Izuku suddenly becomes willing to throw hands and rip Xenos and Greenskins apart. It doesn't matter. One man is physically incapable of making a sufficient difference. Unless they are a Primarch.
Unless they are a
I
Primarch,
was about to
or
open my
unless they
mouth
are-
and be like, "Are you sure about that?"
Like, okay, very, very rarely can one man make a difference, but by and large, they never will.
Yeah, this is fair.
Counterpoint to that, just to play a bit of devil's advocate. We do know that All For One is capable of changing weather patterns. So if he
Counterpoint.
lives long
Lee
enough,
Harvey Oswald.
if he lives long enough in the 40K universe, his body will eventually withstand 100% consistently.
Okay, but even
Just
then,
has to live that long.
well,
Yeah,
So
that part.
is that not enough strength to rival what a Primarch is capable of then?
Oh,
well, no, see,
Primarch is
it's-
going to rip him in half.
well, okay,
it's
no.
not so much.
In terms of physical strength, yes, that is
It's
sufficient
not
to
so much
not
the
just
physical
match,
strength.
but overmatch
It's
a Primarch.
charisma, it's political aptitude, it's historical records. Basically, the Primarchs would be allowed to seize power because everyone views the Primarchs as like basically demigods loyal to the Emperor.
Well, no,
And so it's okay
and it's
if
not
a
just that,
Primarch
right?
does
They
things
are,
because
right?
yeah.
Because, oh, sure, Izuku would be able to physically overmatch a Like, okay, he's at the height of All For One's power. He can, at minimum,
One for all.
1v1 a Primarch, no question. But the Primarch thinks faster than him.
Yeah.
The Primarch probably moves faster than him,
Yeah.
and the Primarch has.
Well, no, One For All would buff
All
up
for
his
one.
physical movement too.
Okay, but will it buff up his cognitive processing? And
No.
here's the other important part.
Actually,
Yes.
you guys haven't gotten very far, have you?
No, okay, but then
I
here's
followed the anime.
here's the last and most important thing, Max.
Okay, yeah,
Does it
there
give
are,
him redundant organs?
Fair.
as far as I'm aware, none of the backup powers do that. By the way, he has backup powers.
Yeah,
Yes, I
I
did
know
know
about
that.
Yeah.
I did know he gets backup powers, but like that's just the thing. Like
So,
Primarchs are genetically engineered to kill. They have power armor, and they have weapons that are just absolute nonsense. Like,
Yeah.
oh, what did this power
you
sword do?
listen, you've
They
shown me some of
cut a
this shit.
battleship with this.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
I'm aware. You've shown me some of the shit that they get for weapons.
But anyway, point being is that
I'm aware.
Spider-Man in Star Wars just wouldn't work out because Spider-Man wouldn't kill people. And not killing people is kind of detrimental when you're trying to overthrow the government.
Yeah. Shit, even Luke shot down a few pilots.
Luke blew up a fucking Death Star, Max!
No,
There was
Luke killed a
millions
lot.
of
Okay,
He killed
no, I
like
know.
7 billion people!
okay, no, even once he became a Jedi Master, Luke did not slow the murder train down.
No,
All Luke did
I
was
know.
change which station the murder train was pulling into and how many bodies were on board
He
when he did.
he gave them chances, and that was about as far as it got.
A chance to die.
That was the only difference. Like, you can either do this the easy way, or I bury you.
You can surrender, or
You can die.
you can fight the Grand Master of the Jedi Order.
Granted, I'm the
Yeah,
only
so
Jedi,
anyway,
but
so Luke's got like a several million body count.
Okay, here's the thing. Even if you decide to ignore the Death Star, his body count is still in the thousands.
Oh yeah, no, I mean absolutely. I mean he's been partially responsible for like blowing up a bunch of other ships too. So like if you're just talking about directly people he has
Oh yeah,
with his own hands, not a starfighter killed.
He has fought
Hundreds
in a
of
couple of
thousands.
wars.
Yeah.
There have been a number of wars that he has participated in.
Yeah, so if we're not counting starships, Death Stars, own hands, hundreds of thousands, easily, yeah. But anyway, so point being is that what the What is
If
this
you're-
fucking character list? Spider-Man, Sabine, Mara Jade, and Urza.
Ur-
Urzra.
Urza?
Urzra.
Ezra.
Ezra?
How's it
I
spelled,
mean,
Sneaky?
He
Ezra.
said,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's Ezra.
Yeah. I don't even know what generation this is taking place in anymore.
The answer is yes.
who cares?
Enslaved by an evil empire, but
You know,
Mara Jade's showing up, which is post-empire.
Well,
You know,
she is
I can
active
see
during the Empire. She's just
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
the
behind the
Emperor's right
scenes.
hand. She's still out there doing political assassinations without understanding why she's doing them.
Okay, but what the fuck would
Okay.
Spider-Man have? Spider-Man
I
wouldn't
don't
be
know.
able to.
Um,
No. No,
the
I don't
only
like
interesting
any of this. I don't like any of this.
The only interesting story I could see for Spider-Man is like he becomes well known as a bounty hunter that only takes people in alive and
That's fair, yeah.
has
You could do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
He wouldn't. I don't know that he could have any significant impact on any part
Oh
of
no,
Star
no,
Wars
no, no,
mainline
no
stuff.
impact at all. Mm.
It'd have to be a side story.
Yeah, no,
At
it would have to be a,
most-
not main story stuff at all. Yeah, no.
I mean, like, I don't know too much about Spider-Man or Star Wars aside from the obvious.
Yeah.
But like, wouldn't he get fucking wiped by pretty much anyone who's worth anything?
Mm,
Not
any force
I mean,
user
like, yeah,
worth their
you can
salt.
throw webs and fly around, but like, okay, that's great.
Well,
but
he has
what's that gonna do
proportional
against
super
the blaster?
strength. No, he has proportional
Yeah.
super strength, durability. The spider sense would alert
Yeah,
him of
I mean,
danger.
Danger
He
sense would
has
work a
reflex.
lot.
Wait,
He
does
also has
question?
reflexes.
Does Spider Sense work against mechanical?
Yes,
Yes,
does.
it is.
if-
It has been
it-
shown to work against mechanical, multiple,
It-
both
Okay.
remotely
if-
controlled and purely robotic
Yeah,
entities.
if it represents danger, it should pop his spider sense.
Okay, so yeah, so still effectively he would just be a fairly good bounty hunter. I
Yeah,
can't really
he
see
might be able to throw
him-
hands with some force users, but
I was gonna say he
that
would
would
literally
be-
be the equivalent of
that'd be a-
countless force-sensitive bounty hunters who just
Yeah.
never got training.
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
pretty much.
No, he'd be a step up on them because,
he has training.
well, A, he has training, and B, unlike a latent force user, like his stuff is always right. Like
Yeah.
you're never gonna catch it. In fact, Spidey Sense is actually even better than the force. Like, right? You can game the force. Right? That's been
Yeah.
a very big thing.
See,
for
that
bounty
that's
hunters.
why I was
As
asking.
far as we can tell,
Yeah.
as far as we can tell, Spidey Sense is ungameable. Like, depending on how massive a threat it is to Spider-Man specifically,
Yeah.
he has occasionally been able to tell when, like, plots of world-shattering importance have been about to occur.
Right.
Like for instance, when
Which
the
is
Sinister Six first formed to hunt
Right.
him down, he's like, okay, it feels like someone just tried to murder me, but I am in zero danger right now, so I'm just gonna be keyed up for months.
yeah. Basically, I don't see this plot line. I don't see this plot line of being enslaved by the Empire and now he's joining the rebellion to defeat the Empire.
Yeah, like
I don't,
I'm not
I
really
don't
sure.
see that plot line. Yeah.
I'm really not sure how the Empire would
Mhm.
enslave him.
like he would just get involved with either no one.
I mean, now
Yeah.
there is that other problem is that he would probably try and save people and be a hero, and the Empire would generally just shoot him.
Well, okay,
on
like here's the
site.
thing: as dumb as it is, he would essentially have the same issue as
Izuku, Naruto.
Well, no. What I'm talking about is did you guys watch the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer?
No, actually.
Why would I?
Okay, well, A, it was actually decent.
Oh, okay.
But the Inquisitor,
I?
because it gave me a lot of hope, because it seems like we're, at least from the dialogue we've gotten so far, the main villain isn't going to be stupid, because he literally said, "You don't hunt Jedi, you wait for Jedi, because the Jedi code is like an itch, a disease. You just have to follow the trail of helped people." I was like, wow, that's
fair.
actually a
Yeah, that's
pretty good.
Yeah.
That's actually some decent writing.
Yeah. So anyway, we got another Harry Potter Avengers story. This one's even more cringe. The Winged Wolf. Waking up after almost dying, I seem to recognize the world I'm in. One with magic, wizards, and more. But what are with these claws? Marvel 2, good gods, I hope it's mostly the MCU. A female Harry self-insert OC Marvel Harry Potter Fusion World crossover.
I do not like any of that.
Yeah, also apparently she's some sort of dog human. Mutant.
Furry death.
Human
Yeah.
mute.
Immediate death.
She's a mutant dog human who's also apparently female Harry Potter. And what makes it even more cringe is the character list. Luna. Yeah. Now that I've dealt Gray a physical blow, I shall keep going. Oh, gay shit. All right. Earth's Mightiest Marauders. A Harry Potter Avengers crossover. I hate it. The Red Skull uses the Tesseract to find a werewolf to make a new Winter Soldier.
Why?
What?
What?
12-year-old Remus will never be the same. His friends journey through the multiverse to find him and escape the rising tensions of their own world. Tony
Oh boy,
know...
did you make a mistake, kids?
Yeah. Tony doesn't know what he's getting into when he accepts them into his small but growing family. Tony times Steve. Thankfully, the Harry Potter Avengers section does not like this guy's stories. As we can see, with only 47 favorites, despite his 30 chapters and 100,000 words. So good job, Harry Potter Avengers section. Good job. You you for once in your lives, rejected the horny.
How?
Probably because it was gay. Literally.
Wait,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it might be a bit of an early statement there, but sure.
What do you mean? No, it's
good show of confidence for you.
No, I mean, so looking over here, you got Harry Potter and the Avengers Adventure. You got 1,700 favorites on this story. It's only 22,000 words long, 2,000 words a chapter. This story's got 30K chapters and about 3K words a chapter, and it's only got 47 favorites. It's the same section. I don't know what else to tell you. It's not like he's been. It's not like one of those stories where the author updated everything in like the past month. He's been updating since December 21st, 2021. So, it's not an insignificant amount of content.
My only point of contention was the not horny part.
I said rejected the horny for once.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not immediately obvious that it's horny.
I mean, it's immediately obvious that it's
horny hidden. I mean, not always. Not always.
Yeah, no one's questioning that.
Yeah, there's gonna be horny. I guarantee it.
So we have Blue Collision, an Inheritance Cycle Avengers crossover. When Aragon finds a mysterious blue circle, he checks it out. He was not expecting to get into the MCU, who were not expecting to see a man falling from a disturbingly similar portal to the Chitauri. So they, quote, cautiously approached him. What could go wrong? M, because I'm paranoid and people have curse words. Interesting. I don't have high hopes for this one. Mostly because it's got 8 chapters about 2K words per chapter, and it's been updating for 2 years now.
Amazing.
That's not good.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, featuring Aragon, Saphira, Iron Man, and the Ancient One. So yeah, full scope.
Oh no. What's Ina doing there?
Fucking. All right, fine. You asked for it.
Oh no.
Oh no, what did these idiots ask for?
Is he going to the Hololive section?
I'm going to the Hololive section.
Oh,
Well,
God.
you're gonna deal
No one asked for this.
damage to more of us here, Sneaky. So, that's great.
If you want to blame anyone, blame Marn for that one.
What would they be
I don't
under?
care. That's a
Wait,
good question.
why are we blaming
Figure out
Arn?
yourself.
He's
I
the
don't
one
know.
that caused us to go to the Hololive section.
Arn asked about Hololive, so I'm. Oh yeah,
I
here we go.
didn't ask about
Hololive.
Hololive.
We have
I made a
68 Hololive
reference.
stories. Oh no.
Oh, I had
Oh,
Arn
can we try
muted.
Finnish mythology? Oh. Well, okay. Tit for tat, I suppose. Do I mute Atin as well? Server mute? Maybe not.
Queen
I mean-
Pins.
Oh no,
Amelia
the server
Watson,
muted.
a loose
Anyway.
cannon detective city PD, has to prevent a war after a shootout breaks out at a jazz club. The shrimps and deadbeats prepare to fight.
I
this
mean-
is
Oh, God.
based off of Q, yeah.
Yeah, you know, of course it
Yeah.
is.
Q, of course. Yeah, Queen Pins.
Ame
King
and
Pins.
her team must now infiltrate the gangs. I think you're gonna find some trouble with that, being that they're literal fucking shrimp and skeletons, to
Yes.
prevent the gang war that could bring the city to its knees by any means necessary, even if it means romancing both of the queens.
Alright.
Oh my God.
It's at least a decent idea for a shit post.
Yeah, you know what?
It
That's
is
pretty
definitely
funny.
a shitpost.
I'll give it that.
100% a shit post. Let's see the one
Yeah.
review. I'm loving how you're writing this noir style. Definitely Ame lore. With the mix
good,
of
ham it up.
Crony. Oh, good. So Crony's also here. Fair enough, I suppose.
Yeah.
By Pedro.
Oh no.
Pedro. This better not be you.
Brazil.
You're going back to Brazil.
He's already there.
Going back to the Amazon.
Oh no, not Jeff Bezos.
Oh, that's just dark. Would you trust a time traveler? Basically, the summary is just Gura complaining about how Ame does the what's that one series called? Stranger? No, not Stranger Things. The lesbians who get time travel powers.
Oh. Yeah. No, not the last of it. Fuck.
Alright, there's
That
nothing
blank
good.
is
Listen, it's either shit
Yeah.
posts, which could be funny, or
Oh, yeah.
absolute drivel.
Yes. Hold on. What
The
the
fuck?
fuck is it called?
Why am I blanking on this?
Come on, Max, help us here.
Why would I know?
Life is
I
strange.
don't
There
know.
we go.
Time traveling lesbians. Come on.
Life is strange, isn't it?
Life is strange. There we go. Yeah. So basically, this it's I don't know. I don't think it's a shit post. It's
No.
basically
Drama, sci-fi. Yeah, no.
yeah, drama sci-fi. Gura complaining about how Ame rewinds time whenever they're talking because she's not getting the right words from Gura. Also, I'm gonna say Arn should go make a story so he can be the 69th Hololive story.
Nice.
Because Hololive is currently sitting at 68.
I mean, Arn, you know what you have to do if you do in fact make the 69th story.
It's got to be horny post.
True. But do I have the strength to do it?
I mean, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure you have the lack of moral fiber necessary.
Yeah, there's a question. Do I have enough alcohol here? I don't
The
know.
answer is probably yes.
No, I'm running kind of low, honestly.
In Norse
I mean,
mythology,
if there's a chance it'll give you alcohol poisoning, I'd be willing to fund it.
let's do this in English.
Well, send me money then.
I mean, listen, I gotta know that this is gonna, most likely end with you in the hospital.
Oh, what the
Which I won't feel bad about
fuck?
because it's free.
What the fuck?
Hmm.
Asgard High School. When mythological creatures come to
no.
life, public schooling is set up to teach them how to assimilate into the human world. Young teacher Miss Edda finds herself the fated teachers of the Aesir class of the Asgard High School. Loki times Sigmund.
Hey, times who?
Whoa. Pipe bomb be upon you.
Loki times what?
Sigmund.
See you. Hang on. Oh yes.
Fiery goat. Oh boy. Oh no.
Oh yeah, wait. Sigyn is actually Loki's wife, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
canonically. So, yeah.
Oh no. This story is double OCs. If you don't like it, don't read it. This story will contain straight relationships.
Oh no. Oh, the devil. Oh no.
Can we get the
Wait,
horror
wait.
movie sting?
Krampus? Wait,
Dun, dun,
Krampus,
dun.
Krampus is part of Norse mythology. This fucker.
Oh no! There's gonna be straight people in this story!
Oh, the humanity.
This is certainly a day.
Oh god, why are women horny for Krampus? Women, why?
Yeah, and why is Krampus in the fucking Norse section? He's a German creature, not Norse.
On Christmas Eve, a woman gets a gift from Krampus. He then spends the night with her. I can't imagine what happens next. A romance fantasy story. Why? Why?
Because we need to suffer, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know, Chief. This is way more suffering than the Hololive section.
I'm going back to the Hololive section.
At least that's funny, apparently.
Oh, hey, the timer's back.
Oh, what the fuck? Get out of here, timer!
How does this keep happening, Sneaky?
I don't know!
What are you doing?
Nothing! It just decides my time is now and then reappears.
I am
It's
the
counting.
timer.
My time is
My
now.
time is now.
You see, what none of us have been able to figure out is it's counting up the amount of time that Sneaky is stealing from other human beings.
That's how I'm still alive.
Yeah.
It's
come
the
on, there's gotta be
ghosts of
something.
Sneaky's stolen time victims trying to warn us.
What the fuck? Oshimaru Susie into the Susie verse. Oh
Sweavers,
no.
bro. God.
Oh,
no.
Suisse?
Yeah, the Sweavers, great.
Signals
God,
of
it's all
Hololive, the
Tetris.
Epic of Sora. Oh no.
Oh, God.
No,
Everywhere
no,
at the
no,
end
no,
of
no.
Hololive. Oh god.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Depression time.
Unnatural hollow occurrences. Oh god, it's got an
What?
OC! It's got an OC!
Oh no.
Living a life searching for the world's truths. Felix Takeda's life is far from normal. However, his unnatural daily life becomes even weirder when one of his classmates returns from the dead. Supernatural beings are gathering in his city, and incidents occur, balancing his life as a student and a modern magician. He must do his best to solve the unnatural occurrences in his city. Featuring
wonder,
Susie, Toa, and his OC.
Is there anyone featuring Yago?
Is there? Is Yago even a character?
I looked. I can't
No.
see him in there. Okay. Well, very cool.
Oh god.
Why is like a third of these in Spanish?
Only 8 of them are.
Alright, well. Fair enough, I guess.
So
Because your suffering must be more severe.
here's all of the HoloLive crossovers. We got DC superheroes in HoloLive. The rabbit hole leads to superheroes. Holo EN is tired of the EN curse.
Oh,
However,
no.
Yagu
Oh,
knew from
no.
experience that things will never be that simple. For some
Sneaky.
reason, Yagu is a character and Omega is a character, but only in the crossover section.
What the
Look at the author name of the fourth one on the list.
Why is there one for
Fourth
ice
one,
climbers?
Yoshizilla Redorisus.
Don't you remember that guy? The fart fetish guy with like 2,000 stories.
That's that's
Oh.
not him.
Oh, that's
No,
someone else,
it
'cause
is. It is. Garen fucking Dean.
No, it can't
Click
be
it.
him. No, there's no
Click
way
it.
it's him.
Click.
Oh no!
The mic peaked. The mic peaked with anguish.
Rip Mike.
This pleases the
God,
Dark
I
Lord.
hate this profile picture so fucking much. This profile picture just fills me with
That is-
loathing and rage.
Disgust.
I mean,
God.
that's probably a good thing. it
Azure
apparently
Lane
fills someone with
HoloLive
funny.
crossover.
Oh no.
With
Oh,
one of his
Azure Lane
peers
could
falling
die.
ill in Moscow, the commander
Lane
is
will live
called up
forever.
to take his place, spending a Christmas away from his subordinates until Fubuki and Kawakaze, of course, the two people I always mix up,
Yeah.
join him.
I mean, this is actually canonically possible. Because,
What?
the HoloLive event with Azure Lane.
Oh yeah, they did have one. That doesn't make this better, by the way.
Sure. But it's canonically possible, I guess.
Oh yeah, speaking
my
of
God. Look at the
speaking of
DXD
something
one.
completely unrelated to HoloLive, by the way. Completely
Yeah,
unrelated to
okay.
HoloLive. So did you guys know that Demon Dice Karen is now hosting a Konosuba D&D game?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can't wait for that to start.
It started.
Sounds
Its
like
first
started.
episode's already dropped.
Oh, I
Yeah.
gotta watch that then.
Was it
I don't know if
Grant?
they're doing more episodes.
Is Grant D's nuts?
No, that's Joey.
Joey.
He's,
Joey's D's nuts.
These nuts.
He's on his quest to find his Bofa. Bofa D's nuts.
We know.
Indeed. Yeah. It's pretty epic. I want to watch
Chat's
the
also
first
saying
half
that
of it.
his staff should be Ligma nuts.
Of course.
No. That's not subtle enough.
I don't think any part about his character was subtle.
True.
I also did appreciate Karen did not pick up what he was putting down for like a solid minute. She was
Yeah.
like, "Wait, I don't get the joke."
He didn't get it first, and then he said, both of these notes. And then he was just like,
And you could just see her face. She's like, "I am dying inside. Please end me."
beautiful, honestly.
Bleach
good.
HoloLive, Ichigo's death god. Ichigo's world has been blown up. Okay.
Escalation.
That was a fucking escalation.
Ladies and gentlemen, the violence has escalated.
His friends and family are gone, but he persists, unable to die, as Yawatch sacrifices his own life to create a new world filled with HoloLive. Will Ichigo yet Yawatch's deathless world come true, or will he realize his true purpose as the Shinigami and enforce death on the new world? Ties into HoloLive later on.
God.
What the fuck?
Later on.
Featuring Ichigo, Zangetsu, and Calliope Mori.
That's just our fucking cursed tiers of characters. God.
Can we please go to literally any other section? It'll be better.
Yeah. God.
Or, less awful. I don't know what the right phrase is here, man.
There is no right phrase.
There is no correct phrase. Let's go back to the Avengers crossover section and let's find a single story to read and then actually get out of here and move on to something else.
Yay.
See, Star Wars Avengers, The Flash Avengers, Harry Potter Avengers, Buffy Avengers, Avengers Supergirl. Okay, Percy Jackson in Avengers. Well, how is this terrible? Let's see. Oh, that
Answer
was
is
even
yes.
worse.
What is
Oh,
a
no, we
fucking
have to
magic
read that
fish
one.
boy gonna do?
We have to absolutely read this one. Dragonborn's Might Makes Right. We actually have to read that one. We're 100% reading that one.
God.
Okay,
Evil
listen.
Dragonborn stuff insert.
I've been on the internet for a minute, and I know where this person's going, and I don't want to know where they're going.
So anyway, of water and salt, Percy Jackson is tired of
What is
fighting.
that? Of water and salt? What the what kind of name is that?
He played League of Legends
Yeah,
for 10 minutes.
yeah. I am
and is
deep
now
101.
consisting of 100% of salt.
He smelled weed once.
True.
Tired of all the fighting and all of the death, he just wants the rest. The mortal world is changing as they begin to raise their own champions. The immortal realm will not stand idly by as time passes, so when Olympus calls, her sword must answer. But is it the same blade that felled Gaia, or is it one newly forged? That makes no fucking... Yeah, so like I said, he smelled weed once, and he thought, I'm very deep.
r/I am high and this is deep. Is that
Yeah.
a subreddit?
More or less.
Probably.
This is going to be an alternative universe, post-Giant War, pre-Battle of New York. About 10k words per chapter, 30 chapters, so honestly, overall, pretty impressive in terms of pure statistics. He's got 3,268 favorites, so also pretty impressive to be told. 1,184 reviews, so also pretty impressive to be told. But we're not going to read it. We're going to read the reviews. Oh no.
Oh boy.
That's always what you want to see when you enter into the review section, is the guy leaving 2 giant-ass fucking reviews.
Yes.
I mean, they could be praising it as a master-crafted, brilliant piece of prose.
I'm more worried about the fact that there is an 18-minute time gap between these 2 chapter reviews that he left.
Cool.
Meaning that he supposedly finished chapter 22, wrote a review for it, posted it, proceeded to, in the next 18 minutes, read 10,000 words and write a coherent review and posted that. That's what makes me worried. Because
That's quite impressive.
I can't read 10,000 words in 10 minutes. I get too distracted. I mean, I probably could, but I get too distracted. I get fucking, I just
Yeah.
squirrel.
Yeah.
Life is a thing, and life sucks.
My review for last chapter, okay, so we're not gonna... Thank you for the story so far. Definitely the best Avengers PJO fanfiction I've ever read. You've done a masterful merging of universes, and all of your characters feel multidimensional. I loved your writing and your fights, and you've managed to still capture the reeling from war soldier moments wonderfully in Percy. I'll probably be stopping here, though, for a while, because while your characters are well written, I dislike your Percy's views on mortals. Both as it is annoying as a Zeus arrogant type of view, and one that just doesn't make sense regardless of his war experiences. I would get him being detached from mortal problems, and even kind of him getting him not considering them when solving problems, as mortals would probably just get in the way during the quests for the survival of the entire world that he's been going on since he was 12. But this whole view of him genuinely feeling and repeatedly saying that mortals are not worth even thinking about makes zero sense for a demigod who's clearly half mortal and loves and respects his mortal mother, and that was helped by at least one mortal during the world-saving quests. I mean, 50-50. Besides disliking the mentality himself, about how he demonstrates is always very childish to me. Refusing to speak mortal languages while meeting the Avengers. Wait, okay, yeah. I'm starting to agree with this reviewer a bit. Like, what the fuck? despite doing so every other scene with mortals, having various internal monologues about how fragile humans are, and now he's getting pissy and wanting to kill a guy because he called on him when he was almost dying. Okay? I would get even him deciding not to interfere with Tony's fuck-up and purposely going there because he got pissed a measly mortal dared called upon him with almost dying. It's just incredibly assholish and very childish. So, continuation of that review. My review of the last chapter was on Percy's view of mortals and saw there was quite a few like others, so came to it, see all the answers here and read an ad. His views still feel very childish and needlessly arrogant. Problem isn't Percy feeling he's above mortals. In most way, he is above them after all. The issue is that he acts on that sense of superiority. It's a common saying that a good way to know someone's personality is to see how they treat people below them. Right now, Percy isn't the CEO that responds when the janitor says good morning on the way to work, or even the CEO that ignores the janitor. He is acting like the CEO that, because he isn't having a good morning, tells the janitor to fuck himself and then kicks a bucket on him on the way out. Okay.
That is a
Him
thing.
ignoring Tony Stark would be understandable. Him going out of his way to smite Tony Stark after he asked for help.
That's
escalation.
That's
Yeah,
some
that's
Chinese
escalation,
level
damn.
bullshit.
So yeah, that's that story. That's the most popular PJO Avengers story. So anyway, let's read about this one. This is the one we're gonna read. And I'll link it in the Discord, as per usual. Oh wow, there's just so many fucking red flags. Holy shit. Oh god.
Uh-oh.
We
Uh-oh.
have the
Oh,
tag
boy.
section.
Oh god. There's so many. Hey,
Oh,
Art, can you do me a
no.
favor and do some skipping ahead to see if we're gonna hit some red flags?
Yeah, sure.
Listen, I already told you the name was a
Wait.
red flag.
Yo, this tag list reads like a fucking Shiro the Dark Wolf.
Oh no.
This tag list reads like a, I don't know, something you would see on QQ.
Okay,
Yeah,
gamers,
I'm
today we're going
sure
to try to
that-
see if we can
Yeah,
find
here's
a
the
reason
QQ.
to live.
What was that, Arn?
No, like, I mean, Shiro the Dark Wolf is on QQ, so, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's see. First chapter. Yeah, you can get about halfway down until it starts going, Yeah, okay, no, this is definitely not TOS. No.
Jesus Christ.
Nope.
I guess we won't be
No,
reading
no.
this chapter, folks.
I mean, you can read half of it, but yeah, nope, that's not gonna happen. You get a skill called Sticky Fingers, epic.
Oh, he's got sticky fingers, I see.
Yeah, he also fucks the shit out of someone. Very cool.
Does he do it through zippers?
I need you to
He
stop.
uses penis.
So
You
yeah,
know,
Yeah, no.
yeah.
I'm gonna be very careful when I say these words. That almost sounds like a refreshing change of pace for what this fucking degenerate website normally does.
That's fair.
Let's just
Yeah.
not read
So
it.
anyway, yeah,
Yeah,
we
no,
won't
just-
read it,
yeah,
but we
no.
will cover the summary and these tags though.
Oh god.
Fuck have I walked into?
Dragonborn's might
Go
makes
walk.
right. A savage, violent man
back
is
out,
merged
Max.
into
Walk
the
back out.
Dragonborn and deposited into the MCU. With the power to dominate souls to his will, this thoroughly ruthless Dragonborn begins his rampage to conquest the multiverse. Evil Dragonborn self-insert. A Skyrim MCU waifu catalog crossover. Warnings and tags. Self-insert. Skyrim. Marvel. MCU. Multicross. Waifu catalog. Harem. Fantasy. Smut. Rape. Slavery.
I guess.
NTR.
Oh.
Gender bender. Asshole protagonist. Cause
Can
the
we-
last one was needed.
I have
Couldn't figure that one
never
out.
so desperately wanted to report a story. Like, I'm
Well, do
actually
it.
going to sign
Go
in
for it.
Yeah.
and go
Godspeed.
report this story. Like,
Yeah, absolutely do it.
am. I'm doing it right now. I'm just be like, why are you reporting this? The fucking summary.
I literally I couldn't find enough categories. You need to invent more categories for me to report this story in.
Yeah.
Require additional ways to report this man.
Goddamn. All right. So anyway, yeah, that was a thing. This is cringe. All this is so much fucking Harry Potter Avengers. Jesus Christ. Harry Potter Avengers. Harry Potter Avengers. Harry Potter Ruby. Harry Potter Avengers. Avengers Ruby. The Remnant Reactor. Stark Industries, the #1 manufacturer of weapons in Remnant. Oh no.
Oh no.
Its CEO and head is Anthony Edward Stark, or better known as Tony Stark. He has enough fame and fortune to rival the Schnee Dust Company. He accomplished all of this in a span of a few years. He's also known as a womanizer and a man of genius intellect.
He accomplished all this in a few years, if you don't count the massive amounts of money and fame and power and fortune that his parents left him.
Yes. He's also known as a womanizer and a man of genius intellect. At least, that's what the general public knows. Secretly, he's Iron Man, huntsman extraordinaire.
What?
That.
Tony Stark has never done anything secretly in his life except possibly ask a woman to get an abortion.
He only was... Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't he just, only have that first movie, and then he was just like, fuck it.
Literally, the end of the first movie is, I'm Iron Man.
Yeah, straight up, he was just like, yeah, I could, give you guys a bunch of bullshit about how I'm not Iron Man, but fuck that, I'm Iron Man.
Which would come to bite him.
Yeah, literally, he had it was a press conference to go, I am not Iron Man, which he then walked on stage and went,
I am Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
So anyway,
and that's
ready
how they
for some more cringe? Mystique Soldier. Hail Hydra, hairy intoned.
Gamer words time.
Just like a perfect soldier should. They've done their best to turn him into an unstoppable force. Their uprising was sure to be swift and smooth. Unfortunately for Hydra, a different power had already dug its claws into the boy, a power that's stronger than even that of the gods. The power of a gamer! Gamer Harry!
He's gonna say the gamer words.
He's gonna say the gamer words!
That's actually the power he knows not.
He does not know what dark forces he unleashes upon mankind.
Truly. Voldemort never knew what hit him.
It will be okay, man-things. We have rat bombs. You will never be able to use the words.
Holy fuck, just fuck this whole section. This whole section's absolute goddamn cancer.
Yes.
Fuck Avengers. Fuck Marvel. Honestly.
Yeah.
Nuke it all.
They made a couple of good movies, don't get me wrong, but...
Just burn it all.
There's some good movies, and then some of them are... Actually, no, I'm sorry. There's a few good movies, and then the majority of them are just,
God, so this right here, this is the exact reason why I hate Marvel. Deku into the multiverse.
You want to help us clean up? I promise.
That's why I hate Marvel, because it gives these fucking scum shit, garbage ass, Z-list writers the fucking idea that they can just slap into the multiverse. It's into the multiverse of fanfiction. Fucking just slap that shit on anything and they're like, that's a great fucking idea, whoa! I'm fucking so smart!
A very cool author into the forever box for you.
Yeah, indeed. Face the wall.
Yep.
So anyway, let's go to the crossover section and see what kind of cringe-ass shit we can find in the My Hero Academia crossover section, and let's see if we can't find something to read that's, not breaking the TOS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Schnee, hero or huntress? Why is there an or in there? After being impaled hailed by Cinder. Kinky.
Kinky, yeah. Good
I was gonna say, boy, that's a start for the story.
Seen some fan art of this, I guess.
I've seen some fan art of that before. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, Cinder didn't have much choice in the Grim implantation process, and something tells me she was being taken advantage of during it.
Possibly. During the Battle of Haven, Weiss finds herself in a new land, one filled with villains and heroes.
I'm just imagining the shitpost of horny Salem convincing her that this is definitely the best spot to put Grim tentacles.
Well, you don't want to lose your arm, do you? Well, no, I suppose I don't. Well, this is the only hole.
You can't replace a leg or something. You gotta put it somewhere no one's ever gonna find it.
That's some like fucking like Pornhub logic right there.
Well, yes, that's the point. It's horny Salem.
Damn lemon-stealing horse.
Oh god. So yeah, anyway, 53 chapters, about 1,000 words per chapter, around 378 follows, 521 reviews, which typically means it's a very controversial story when you have more reviews than favorites or follows.
And plus ratioed.
Yeah. Can't find anything that's good in the first chapter, so I'm not gonna bother. We got a One Piece My Hero Academia story, because that means this fiction. Well, so honestly, I feel bad for the entire One Piece section, because those guys are all gonna die of old age before their fan fiction ever gets completed.
Yes.
And it's not even their fault this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One Piece is gonna go for like another 50 or so years. You know, the guy who made it's gonna die of old age, and his like apprentice/son is going to inherit the One Piece title, and they're just gonna be like, "Do you guys really want me to keep going? Yeah, just keep going. All right. So they had to find the second line.
You've got 7 million. You've got 700 billion yen from your father. That's not enough. You got to keep going. Trust us. Trust us.
So the adventure ended, but they discovered the perpendicular line, and
Yeah, no, Sneaky. They found.
No, come on,
Oh,
come on.
no.
The only place left for One Piece to go is the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Sneaky, the moon.
The moon. Excellent.
Yes,
I'm glad for.
the moon
But
piece.
Atin, the moon's haunted.
Exactly. They're going to bring the power of capitalism to the moon to unhaunt it.
Based. Yeah, but that's when you think it's over, and then they release One Piece Shippuden.
One Piece Shippuden.
Luffy Toe, son of Luffy.
Luffy. No, his name's Doofy.
No. Yeah, Scroofy. Something
No,
like that.
his name is Yuffie, and he likes to dress up as a female ninja.
Of course, yes.
Also, sorry, that joke was too easy, and I refuse to apologize.
That.
I don't take your apology anyway. The assassins are already en route.
Excellent.
Oh, please, you can't afford assassins.
You don't know what I can't afford. I just got a
Yes,
bunch
I
of
do.
money from GME.
He got so much money from GME.
I can
I
definitely
know.
afford assassins.
I have a very good idea of what Sneaky can and can't afford.
You don't know me. You don't know where I've lived.
Yes, I do.
It kind of does, yeah.
Shut
Got
the
you there.
fuck up.
I know pretty much everywhere you've lived.
That's fair. Shut the fuck up. The Dragon Boy, being part dragon and part quirkless in a world full of humans and a world full of dragons can be difficult. Wait.
What?
Whoa.
What?
What?
How is any of those a hindrance?
Can be difficult, both physically, socially, and emotionally. What?
What?
What does this mean?
I need more
Hi,
alcohol.
yeah, I'm
what did you
part
mean by
dragon.
this?
Oh, is that your quirk? No, I'm quirkless. But you just said you were part dragon. Yeah, it's not a quirk. I got it from my parents. Yeah, that's how quirks work. It's not a quirk, though. I'm just part dragon. My mom was a dragon.
What did
My
he
dad
mean by
Dragging
was
these
this?
nuts
really
across her
convincing him.
face! Oh!
God. It's very simple. My mom was a dragon, and my dad was a bard.
God damn it, he's out again.
No, my mom was a dragon. My father was a 7th level wizard with a true polymorph.
That's
Look,
even
all
more
I'm
disgusting.
saying is my mother was a wizard, my father was a bard, and shit got freaky.
They both had true polymorph.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
We don't talk about what happened on that day.
So is that how you're half elemental, half dragon? Yeah.
And what's with the squiggly bits coming out of your legs? I'm not sure.
Do you want to hear me play the piano? How?
That's
It's
a good
better
question.
that you don't ask. Unzips.
However, what the fuck? But he has a brother and best friends to help him. However, Ace seems to be the normal... Wait, what the fuck? Ace seems to not be the normal very rare type.
What?
Ace seems to not be the normal very rare type.
Is this man a Pokemon now?
The normal very... not be...
Introducing the new Pokemon type. Very rare.
What does that mean?
He's not
Well, you see,
the normal
in
very
order to get
rare.
a very rare Pokemon, all you have to do is just not cook it very long.
Hmm.
How to have cooked Piplup for turkey
I
in
am just...
Thanksgiving.
I don't know how to interpret that sentence. He is not the normal, very rare type.
I wonder, does Eevee gain different flavors if you expose it to an evolution stone while cooking it?
Let's not get into that conversation. That leads to dangerous
Look,
ideas.
all I'm saying is if
is
you're
it
trying
like
to
pizza
mass-produce
stones?
EVs with only 6 ovens...
Oh no, Sneaky, no.
Sneaky, no.
Sneaky?
Sneaky, no.
No.
You're being too based, I'm sorry. You gotta shut it down.
No,
You know better.
Being
Oh, yeah.
able to make unheard of emotional bonds with dragons... Wait, hold on. Wait,
I got news for you.
Wait, if you're half dragon, how is it unheard of that you can make an emotional bond with a dragon? Unless you're saying your dad just went around raping people.
I mean,
At that point, I'm questioning dick sizes of relative to the proportion of the dragon's body.
true polymorph is a powerful spell.
And how will the world react to a non-human striving to be a hero? Probably the same way they react to normal people striving to be heroes, because they all have fucking quirks, and half of them don't even have a physical fucking body!
Sneaky. New light novel title. My dad's a dragon rapist. So what?
I request that you cease.
Thieving cope.
I'm the third prince in line for the throne, and true polymorph is a powerful spell, and now I can't get out of this bind.
Uh-oh.
Skill issue.
I'm sorry, Sneaky. Listen, we gotta come up with a light novel that involves true polymorph, a kingdom, at least 3 cases of mistaken gender identity, and rebuilding the kingdom.
So, the main character is going to be a shapeshifter who is also a bard and has access to true polymorph.
Sneaky. They're a shapeshifter who, they had you know, listen, they had a shapeshifter parent who told them all about the wonderful things that they could do if they could just get into a human town.
Or alternatively, they were a shapeshifter that can only shapeshift into other humans. It doesn't matter the sex, right? So that's where we get the gender bend problems.
Okay, yep.
And so they found a relic either in a dungeon or in the royal vaults or something, because maybe they're a royal. And it's
no, they should be impersonating the dead royal.
There we go. And it's supposed to give the royal the ability to temporarily turn into a monster. But it interacts weirdly with his shape-shifting powers, allowing him to basically true polymorph into that creature instead. And so because everyone thinks he's the prince or princess, and he goes on to have some escapades, he now has 22 sons and or daughters in line for the throne, and they're all having to do a battle royale because none of them are fully human.
No, see, and all of them are slowly coming into their own shapeshifter powers.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think that's a bit too much.
I mean, we've already kind of
Gone off
crossed
the
that
deep end.
threshold.
No. See, no. With how it comes with Japanese stories, you can be super extra with the main character, but you can't give the side characters too much.
Yeah.
Each side character has to occupy a niche of a character over archetype.
Okay, so obviously one of them... Oh, no, Sneaky, here's the twist. Each of them takes their archetype from what the shapeshifter was when they were their parent.
Sure. Also,
so,
the half-dragon's going to be a maid.
The reason there's a super perky lolly?
Yeah.
Shapeshifter's fault.
Fair enough.
The reason there's a too cool for school suave...
Everything is just also going to be blamed on genetics. Like anything that ever happens, blame it on genetics.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
My parents an ex, so that's just how it be.
And it'll sell massively because then we can make like a bunch of characters that are a bunch of archetypes that sell great. And yeah, it'll just be fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
And of course, the shapeshifter is secretly dealing with the background drama of, oops, all of the parents are showing up, wondering why I ditched them.
Right, and he has to keep turning into different people to avoid specific parents.
Of course.
Obviously, yep.
And he has to deal with they have to deal with their latent feelings for all of them. Oh, perfect! We'll be able to sell this to the lefties, too.
Exactly. The one who pissed off death. This world is somewhat new to someone who has lived through multiple worlds.
No, just through multiple.
What?
What?
Well, it's about to be over, and now it was time to look for someone to pass knowledge onto. First chapter is just a teaser, though. Please share my story and check out my Discord for more updates. That's a bold move there, Cotton.
Let's see if it works out for him.
Supernatural crime, Full Metal Alchemist crossover, featuring Izuku and Edward. Only 39 favorites. I can't imagine why.
Yeah.
No.
Generator Izuku, a Generator Rex My Hero Academia story. This story is inspired by something I saw on YouTube. Oh no. Izuku gets nanites for a quirk. What? High School DxD My Hero Academia, The Red Dragon's Hero Journey, and AU MHA DxD World Fusion, where a quirkless Issei grows up to become the #1 hero, all in honor of the green-haired friend that died.
I hate fanfiction authors.
I hate this.
And the many girls
I
that
would
believed in
gut
him
every
and stood
single
by
one of
his
them.
side, Issei times harem, Issei times Ochenko, Yui, Asia, Sona, Mei, Itsuka, and many more OCs.
I actually actively hate this. Excellent. Good job, author.
Whoa, nuclear annihilation upon ye.
You know what? I'm just saying a reduction in
For once, I
population
agree with
might
you.
actually not be that bad.
Yeah.
I will only agree with you this once, but I do agree with you.
How's about we go back to writing our best-selling light novel?
Yeah, let's do that. That was way more fun.
I don't know where else we can take that. I mean, we pretty much just got
No,
all
I mean
the plot
obviously.
out.
Okay, no. We've got the start. We got Sneaky. We've got the outline.
Yeah.
But now we got to figure out, right? What's book 1 about? And of course, we got to ultimately figure out how do we want to determine which kid wins. I'm in favor of just, you know what? Since we don't actually care about any of these kids, wild bow it, dice roll them.
Oh, I was just gonna say we make the most popular kid win, or the second most popular kid win, and we have a big dramatic scene with the most popular kid and the second most popular kid.
No, Sneaky. I'll do you one better.
Yeah.
We'll do what DC Comics did back in the day. We'll get the whales to vote for their favorite.
That's just
With
going to give you a Jason Todd.
microtransactions.
That's just going to give you a Jason
Oh,
Todd.
I was just gonna say we put up some pop-up parade figurines, and whichever one sells the best, that's the one that wins.
Ah, that's a also
Yeah.
possible. Also possible.
A good business move, to be honest.
Yeah. And then whenever a character loses a lot of popularity, we just cut them out of the story to reduce the character pool.
They of course die messily.
Or maybe they just get it sent off to
Well,
an island.
no.
You know.
Yeah, if you kill them, you're gonna lose like the few people who'd like them, right? So that's why you throw in some characters you make people actively dislike by making them, pieces of shit.
Right.
So you can
yeah.
get the gratuitous violence clicks as well as getting the,
Oh, so clearly
Or
it's
next-
gotta be that gives me the inspiration there. So it's gotta be some sort of like Death Note-ish story overarching the entire series, where either like the second prince or like the first prince or like the king is onto him this whole time and is trying to
Wait,
find
no,
proof.
Sneaky. Better idea. You take a note from fucking Eminence and Shadow.
Oh god.
Oh
and
boy.
You make a bait like they just keep doing things and people misunderstand and then the plot happens, right?
Right.
So there isn't actually any overarching plan for like the bad guys or whoever you want to have like as the antagonist side. It's just like a series of misunderstandings leading to other things happening. That gives you like an easy comedy spin on it as well.
You're right, that's
fun.
true. That's true. It could definitely be a Monty Python style comedy where the guy is incompetently competent. That's always a good classic.
Yep. The manga is really good though.
Oh, the manga's really
Oh,
good.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aren't they making an anime out of that one?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Did we lose
Yes,
that?
they are.
Excellent. We
Let's
lost
see.
that.
Yep. Releases this fall, Sneaky.
Ah, excellent. Oh,
Excellent.
Adam's
From
back.
Iterate.
I've been here.
Oh,
You just couldn't hear me.
yes.
Excellent.
So yeah, no, I mean, that's definitely an avenue you could certainly go with that sort of idea. I definitely think though, the first book would have to set up the whole thing. So
True,
either
true.
start with him running from his latest conquest and her now birthed
Conquest.
child.
God damn it, Sneaky.
Oh no. See, that will be once it gets popular enough, we'll launch the spin-off series, which is all of their escapades.
They
No.
usually just set it up though somehow.
What?
So I think Sneaky's setup idea is good.
Yeah, no. So he's going to be running from his latest and last conquest, where he decides that his best avenue is to return to the capital, still pretending to be the prince, so he can get away from all the people chasing after him now because of his kids. And the end of that book is going to be all of the mothers with their kids or fathers with the kids. Probably should make it mothers because that would be able to give him a better cover as to why he's able to keep running.
Yeah, mother. Also because more waifus.
Right, exactly.
I mean, no, listen. There's got to be at least 3 or 4 of them where part of the cover, right? They were getting too hot on the guy, so it's like, we got to do something here.
So what? He just goes undercover as someone else for like a year and has a kid, and then like dumps the baby one day and runs.
Of course, but remember, it's important not to make him a deadbeat. They always sent child support to all 37 children.
And that's how the women kept finding him. There we go.
Exactly. They just tracked the child support payments.
They checked the child support payments. Yes. And so so the end of the book is all of them showing up in the capital and accusing the prince of being the father ? To all of these kids, with several people being like, "Wait a second.
Hang up, I mean.
Hold on a second. Some of those are guys. You said you had a kid with them."
Yeah.
And that's how the series. And so maybe save the guys showing up for later. Once the story is more established. But yeah, have all the mothers show up at the end of the first book and be like, "The prince is responsible." And he's like, "How the fuck did they figure it out?" It's like, "You've been sending us money with a royal courier for like the past 5 years. How did you? Past 15 years. How did you not think we tracked you down?" Yeah. But that's the first book, is that he's running away, gets back to the capital, goes through all the political intrigue that sets up how he's been pretending to be the prince this whole time, how everyone thinks he's an incompetent buffoon, because kind of is, but also at the same time it shows some people think he's like this really competent,
secret mastermind.
Yeah, mastermind. Not evil, just a mastermind, just like very charismatic guy who just always knows what to say, and can fight really well. And then there's like maybe have the maid staff and like the butlers and shit, like the people that work in the building, the castle, be like, "This fucking guy, I don't know how he does it." Because he's completely incompetent. Like, they see him tripping and sliding on the carpet and whatever, but everyone else only sees him, like, doing this, like, backflip or barrel roll that, like, makes him dodge a dagger that had flown at him, but he didn't even see the dagger, he just tripped on his feet.
Of course.
The wait staff sees him tripping on the feet, but everyone else just sees the dagger and they're like, "Oh no," and he just, like, dodges it. That's what it is. And then you get that going on. So everyone's in on the joke with the wait staff. That can set up, that's part of the Monty Python comedy.
Of course.
Yep.
They are in fact just the members of Monty Python reskinned.
I mean, in fact, you could do that.
Yeah.
Listen, I bet if we gave this stupid fucking idea of a story to John Cleese, he'll be on board.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that one, fam.
Yeah. At the end, the police show up and arrest everyone.
No, John Cleese. We go to John Cleese. "Listen, you're the only one left that we care about. If you don't want to be in this, we'll respect your wishes, but we're lampooning the rest of them."
No, only if it gets an anime adaptation. Then we ask him to voice the prince.
Of course, we ask him to voice himself.
And we, at no point in time, ever ask him for consistency on the voices that he does.
Yes.
In fact,
whenever he switches voices, we just move him into a new waiter.
What? No, I'm talking about the prince.
Oh, yes, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, fair.
Because the
I
prince
was
is
just
a
gonna move John
shapeshifter.
Cleese around the waitstaff because I think that'd be funnier.
That'd be funny too, yeah. I mean, it depends if he wants to do the straight man or the comedy.
I mean, it's John Cleese. I think he wants to do both at the same time and somehow get away with it.
I mean, why not? Save on costs.
Exactly.
It's
In
one
fact,
anime
every
voiced by John
character-
Cleese.
Voiced by
every
only
character's
John
voiced by John
Cleese. Yeah.
Just
With
John
voice
Cleese, the
acting
anime.
by John Cleese. Who else?
And then to save on
John
costs, all we gotta do is just pick up all of the various what are they called? You know, Project Mouthwash and those groups. Fucking abridged. Pick up all the abridged voice actors. Be like, yo, hey, I got like $200 here. You want to do the voice of this person? No, we don't really care how you do the voice. Just do a voice. We just do
The guy
one.
who does,
Just do
I
it
think the
long.
guy who did Cell is doing a bunch of other cool stuff. I think so. Yeah, I'm sure they'd be on board with that.
Oh wow, that's I have just realized we have some of the most cringe shit that have just been idling on my screen. My Hero Academia reacts to Arcane the TV show.
No,
Fucking god, why?
My
I
Hero
request that
Academia
you do
villains
not.
and heroes alike are taken from their home and were presented a chance to watch Arcane. How will they react?
That's just.
hopefully not at all.
I'm
I
gonna
can
go
at
pull a
least
J.
slightly
I'm
understand the.
gonna go
the
pull a
reaction to
junior
their
egg
own
in a
show thing.
second.
Oh god, he's gonna end it. Yeah, like I can understand they react to their own series stories.
Sort of.
Like,
I can
sure.
sort of. If you're a good enough author, and you want to be like,
I
you
don't
know,
think that they can be good, but I can at least understand the reasoning why
I'm
people
gonna
do
go
them.
get dinner.
yeah, I can
This
understand the
is-
reasoning.
Yeah. But like this,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. I mean, the one stories, the React stories, the one type of React story I'm okay with is the ones where it's the author writing about their own story, either canon reacting to their story or their story reacting to canon. Because if it's significantly different and it's written in a way that is, you know, good, it can be funny. Like, you know, certain characters being like, why the hell would
Yeah.
I do that? That's stupid as hell, or what the hell? You know, sort of like shouting at
I
the
still just
TV
think
screen.
that's kind of fucking cringe, though.
Oh,
like,
no, it's absolutely cringe,
I don't,
but
I
it's
don't think
like,
you can write a non-cringe React story.
50-50. I've seen one.
Well, congrats. I've seen
Yeah.
literally hundreds that are fucking horrible.
I know, I'm just saying, I've seen one that was not cringe.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's of the hundreds to thousands that I've seen, so.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
immense statistical outlier.
Yeah. But as far as React stories go in general, I find it pretty cringe because usually half the content of the story is not theirs.
Yep.
And what's even more cringe is when someone who isn't the author does a React story to their story.
God.
And it's like,
Yeah. No, that reminds me. There was a guy who got Lupine's permission to write the React story.
I
for
remember
Fate
that,
Scramble.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. I can actually remember like exactly the forum post because that was when me and Gray were active, at least.
Yeah.
Like I remember the guy actually asking.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. Pain. 2014, man.
2014. Yeah.
Different times.
Um.
That's almost a decade.
Essentially
old.
2 lifetimes ago.
Yeah.
One could say that, I suppose. But yeah, this shit's just cringe. Holy shit.
Yep.
It's just a lot of cringe.
What's
Kill
the one
la
above
hero
it, though?
kill.
That's also
Kill
cringe.
la hero kill.
Kill me.
Ryuko wants to become a hero like her mom despite her dark past and older sister who's a year ahead. She goes to UA High with Izuku upon meeting him on day 1 and they go to path toward heroing and it looks like Ryuko Mei Izuku. And it looks like Ryuko Mei Izuku.
What?
The
What
words
does
I'm
that
looking for.
mean?
Cringe.
As more than a fellow classmate, and she not only won harem, lemons, milfs, plus ultra, do not own
Well,
anime shows.
I can accept one of those. But yeah, I think you
Izuku
missed
times
the...
Ryuko, Satsuki, and Regio. Jesus
course.
Christ. Author, I need you to cease existing. 'Cause fucking hell, man.
Too much horny.
The horny has consumed him.
That...
Oh, this is... What? Wait, what? What the fuck?
What the fuck happened?
The Devil Fruit Hero, a
Oh,
multi-crossover
Oh
story.
no!
A multi-crossover story where Izuku has a quirk that allows him to use many devil fruits. Katsuki is a better friend to him. Class 1A has 40 students instead of 20 for some arbitrary reason, and All for One isn't the biggest villain out there. This is a anime crossovers times My Hero Academia story featuring One Piece times Izuku. Yes, that's you. One Piece romances Izuku. There is a romantic relationship between One Piece and Izuku.
He about to get the piece.
You stop that.
I'm about to get a piece.
No.
Fucking pop some.
You fucking stop
Well,
that
that's
immediately.
Clap a bitch. Oh god.
Clap on a bitch.
By Allah, I will have you taste my shoe if you do not cease.
I'm gonna type this into the Discord just because I can.
I will declare a fatwa against all My Hero Academia fans.
There we go. There. All right. Anyway, well, see you guys on Friday, I guess. Yeah, Friday. There's always more. It always gets worse.